Picture this. Me, a humble bronze ballroom dancer, accustomed to the friendly confines of my local dance hall, suddenly plotting a course to the legendary Blackpool Dance Festival in England. My last competition in the US had strictly been bronze. That's the beginner's league, where you're told what steps to make and when to make them. It's comfy, it's cozy, and it's oh so closed syllabus. Now Blackpool, for those uninitiated in the glittery world of dance sport, doesn't do middle ground. It's either you're in the nursery or you're out battling the big kids in the open category. There's no silver or gold to buffer your bruised ego as you stumble over a paso doble that was definitely designed by someone who dislikes beginners. When I told my coach I wanted to compete at the closed level, he laughed so hard I thought we'd have to call an ambulance. If we're crossing oceans, he said, wiping tears of mirth from his eyes, you're doing open, kid. And just like that, my dance destiny was rewritten. I had less than 7 weeks to morph from a follow the leader foxtrotter to a make it up as you go maestro. The journey as smooth as trying to waltz on quicksand. The first challenge was the figures. In bronze, figures are like your mom's lasagna recipe. Familiar, comforting, hard to mess up. Open figures, they're like assembling IKEA furniture, with instructions in hieroglyphics. Then there's the technique. Bronze had me thinking, I had swagger until my coach filmed my elegant jive. Watching the playback was a humbling saga of flailing arms and what he delicately referred to as creative footwork. His less diplomatic advice? Stop dancing like you're swatting flies and start floating like a butterfly. And the choreography? It felt like composing a symphony with a kazoo. Every session, my coach threw in moves that made me question both my physical coordination and my life choices. But with every trip, slip, and occasional faceplant, those alien steps became familiar friends. So, as I lace up my dance shoes and set my sights on the grand ballroom, I realize this journey is less about perfect pivots and more about embracing the whirlwind. Whether I glide or I stumble, I'll be doing it with a grin. After all, if you can't laugh at yourself while dancing in a foreign land, when can you? Wish me luck and send band-aids.